Welcome. I am so thankful that you're here. And first of all, I just want to say thank you for booking your very own Mind Time Travel sample. You are going to love this trip. As a matter of fact, it might just be one of the most unique and amazing adventures you've ever been on. I want to make sure that you are good and prepared. Okay, so this is the welcome video. So welcome. The next video to watch it's an optional video. I recorded it a few years ago at the TV studios in Santa Barbara for a live audience. And part one, it really goes into more detail and it really explains the process a little bit more. And it's pretty good about explaining. So I've included it. Like I said, it is optional, but it really helps to have more awareness. And when you can do that, then you have the best adventures. And that is really, truly what I want for you, so that you can become a mind tourist and go on one of these unique adventure explorations, an adventure of a lifetime, right? Okay, so you've been given access to some tools, okay? Please use them. Part one is that really important checklist. There's some things that you need before going on your Mind Time travels. And in this checklist, there's some optional things as well as some mandatory things. So it is necessary. Please don't skip that. Part two is optional. And it is a really great tool if you feel like you need to relax a little bit more. It's for people who think they just can't relax enough to go on one of these Mind Time travels. So it's there. I've produced it with anchoring, with binary beats, with music. And you would watch that like a week prior, and that way you're conditioning your mind, you're conditioning the sound of my voice. You're also setting in those anchors. Okay, so if you feel that you need that, it's there for you. Part three is the explorations and the moment you've been waiting for. Okay, so those are videos to watch, and there's a 7-minute break in between. So please watch those consecutively for the best adventures. And make sure that you are using that travel passport, that journey journal, okay? It's a great tool for recording what your stories that you bring back, what your stories tell, okay? And then part four is the light follow-up sequence. Now, this should be pretty straightforward and simple since we're just skimming the surface today in a sample, but it's a really great way to do a follow-up, and you can really gauge where you're at and see how transformative just even one sample can be, right? So all are important steps for your Great Escape exploration. So I'm also including for you this wonderful pre-boarding lounge, and it really helps you to set your space and get into just a really serene, tranquil space that we're all looking for. And it's a really valuable tool, so I really hope you enjoy that. Another thing before we begin is remember what I said about your first exploration being light for some? Well, it's just how people trust the process and relax and let go, right? So the more you can do in preparation, the better that first one will be. But don't worry, by the second one, you are good to go, okay? And you'll be able to go in with more ease, okay? And if you feel like you're having a little bit of trouble, then just pretend. What stories would you tell if you went on these adventures, right? Just use your imagination, use your creativity, and that is what these are all about. Just let your mind be creative. Let it flow. Okay, in closing, I just want to say we aren't going to concentrate on any kind of particular breath. We are just going to breathe. We're just going to breathe deep and slow, okay? We all can breathe, right? We all have access to our breath, and it's one of the most amazing tools to get us into a relaxed state for these Mind Time travels. So I'd like to invite you right now to just breathe, okay? Breathe comfortably and just take 3 deep breaths at your own pace. And when you're done, just let yourself return back to normal, okay? Wherever you're at right now in this moment. And with every breath, just feel your body just getting more comfortable and just relaxing wherever you are right now. It doesn't even matter, okay? And while you're doing that, I just want to say that every time you go on a mind journey like this, you're actually opening up your magnificent brain, right? You're going into different places and you're dissolving what some people refer to as the veil, okay? And when you raise yours like a light bulb, you help illuminate the planet as a whole. Now, I'm not going to go into any more about that. You can hear a lot more about that on my podcast on Mind Time Travels on iTunes. Okay, but for now, I just want to let you know that you're in good hands and that every time travel that you do really helps the collective as a whole when you go on these explorations, okay? So I really look forward to our journeys together. I so look forward to hearing your stories, and please stay connected, okay? In love and light, we'll see you soon.